My little sister tried to unalive me because I stole her spotlight at my wedding, so I put her in jail for 12 years. Ava has always been what people would call a golden child, the kind of girl who couldn't walk into a room without demanding every eye in it. My parents didn't exactly help with that. Every event, every milestone, every single moment had to orbit around her, or she'd completely fall apart. My birthday parties, she'd push me aside and blow out my candles. My achievements, barely a glance. My parents had an excuse for all of it though. Ava was extremely premature, died 5 times before she was even a month old. So in their eyes, she was untouchable, a little miracle who could do no wrong. What that meant for me was simple. I was invisible. Every boy I ever liked would suddenly ghost me and show up at our front door asking for Ava. Every time someone looked in my direction, she found a way to redirect it. I spent my entire childhood watching my own life get stolen in slow motion and smiling through it because what else could I do? So at 18, I left. College out of state. New city, new people, new life. And that's where I found Kyle. 6 years later, we were getting married. Kyle's family welcomed me in a way mine never had. I finally understood what it felt like to actually be seen. So when we sat down to write the guest list, I made the decision to invite my family. Not because I missed them, because I wanted them to see exactly what they had missed out on. Kyle even insisted we invite Ava, said he wanted to be the one to finally put her in her place. I thought that was almost sweet. The wedding was perfect. I walked down that aisle and caught a glimpse of Ava sitting in the 3rd row, already huffing. My parents on either side of her whispering damage control. I smiled and kept walking. Kyle was waiting at the end, with tears in his eyes, and that was all that mattered. The ceremony was everything. By the time we made it to the reception, I genuinely thought we were in the clear. That's when Ava walked up to me. She looked me dead in the eyes, and in the most sincere tone I had ever heard from her in my entire life, she congratulated me. My jaw nearly hit the floor. Then she held out a glass of whiskey and made a toast. To her beautiful sister and her handsome groom. I should have trusted my gut. Something felt off. Ava had never been kind to me a day in her life, and here she was playing the role of loving sister like she'd been rehearsing it. The glass smelled a little strange, but I always feel a little off with alcohol, so I convinced myself I was paranoid and drank it. Within minutes, my throat started closing. I have a severe allergy to lemons. Have had it my entire life. Everyone in my family knows it. I looked at Ava and she was already stepping back, holding up a single lemon between 2 fingers, watching me with an expression I will never forget for as long as I live. Then she turned around and walked straight toward Kyle, twirling her hair at my husband while I was standing there, dying. Kyle saw me the second she approached him. He sprinted across that room, grabbed my EpiPen, and got to me just in time. I still ended up in the hospital. Severe throat damage. Missed my entire honeymoon. When the police came to my room and asked me what happened, I didn't hesitate for a single second. Ava poisoned me. My phone exploded after the arrest. My parents called me a monster for turning on my own blood. Ava managed to get one of my exes to represent her in court, and the best he could do was stand up there and call me a jealous liar. The trial was short, 12 years. My parents still aren't speaking to me. They say I destroyed the family. But here's what I know. The girl who blew out my birthday candles, stole every boy I ever loved, and then handed me a poisoned glass on the most important day of my life is exactly where she belongs. And I slept just fine.